Good morning. So, a few weeks ago, actually, I'm hanging out with a friend. I'm gonna make up names and numbers, and let's just say my friend's name is Monica, and she's complaining that she doesn't make that much. Whatever, she makes a lot more than most people, relatively speaking, but okay, she's not happy with it. And this is the example that I'm using because sometimes things happen and they basically just like trigger thoughts and concepts and principles in my mind. And it's good or best to illustrate it with an example. Okay, so I'm talking to Monica, she's not happy. And I'm just thinking, that's unfortunate if you feel that way. But the best thing you can do if you have a problem is to fix it, right? So with this one, it's very simple. I mean, it doesn't get any more simple. If you don't make enough, then all you need to do is make a little more or a lot more. Okay, easier, said than done, but there are plenty of ways to remedy that problem. Now, the thing about her though is, and it might not even be a girl, again, I'm just using a bunch of pseudonyms, is that this person does nothing to improve their situation. And that's why I wrote, I do not understand complainers, because it's not only, Monica in her financial situation, but this is something that you could say many people do in many different situations. But let's focus on this one. She, like I said, she doesn't do anything to improve her situation. She'll complain about it, but she spends all her time, and she has plenty of free time. She's working a normal job, but hey, her hours aren't like overtime, and she's not like in Japan or something. She finishes at 5. She has the rest of the day to do loads of stuff. Anyways, she's floozing around, wasting time, sitting at home, of course, hanging out with loads of guys and just doing stuff that basically isn't going to help the thing that you're complaining about. So if you complain about not making enough money, and yet in all your free time do zero, nothing, not a nil to improve that, to remedy that, then it's not even worth complaining about, mentioning. And it makes me question how uncomfortable you really are at that level of income. If you were actually uncomfortable with it, you would do something about it. But you're at the level of comfort that you can complain about it, but you don't really need to do anything about it. It's not really bothering you that much. Now, me and probably you and a lot of other people, if I was honestly uncomfortable with something, I would not stop until that problem was fixed. I wouldn't be able to go out and play and spend money and hang out with girls and do all this other crazy stuff until that most basic problem was fixed. I don't want to overstate it, but I wouldn't rest until that was fixed. If I had a problem with my health, which I did recently, but it was a mild one. It wasn't like I was overblown or something. Then, I worked every day until I fixed that. And then I'm even beyond fixing it, I'm trying to make it, better above and beyond. So same thing, if I wasn't happy with how much money I made, I would spend almost every day. I mean, yeah, you need a day of rest in the week, and that's really just to improve performance on the days that you are working. But I would work every day. I would work at night. I would be thinking of stuff in my spare time. I'd be selling stuff. I'd be talking to people. I'd be going, I would do what a logical person would do: increase fix the problem. But hey, that's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. And again, like I said, it's not just this one person, this one issue. It can apply to a lot of things. I know as far as health, there's a lot of people complain about their weight, or girls in particular. They say, "Oh, I'm so fat." Well, I mean, okay, that's probably like over dramatized. Like half the time, they're not even really fat, or they're just saying that, fishing for compliments or reassurance. Same thing, like, take this and apply it to anything, but basically it would be best to simply, going back to the health example, if I'm not satisfied with my weight, which I was not in January, I was very dissatisfied, then I'll walk an extra 30 minutes a day. I'll eat a little healthier. I'll skip on the fries. These are simple things. I mean, I don't think people had to tell me this. People didn't have to tell you this. It's just like, it's not working out. But anyways, let's leave it at that. Hope you guys understand, know what I'm talking about. Today's Thursday morning here in Bangkok. I will be making another video for any of you guys who care. My 2-month update this weekend. I like to do it on the first Saturday of the month is what I'm thinking for this whole hair transplant thing that I've been doing. So another video soon, but let's talk soon, guys. Take care. See ya.